Mic check, 1 2. All right, we good. Y'all slow down, man. What y'all be doing, man? Them cars be jumping in front of shit. Y'all gonna get listen, dog. Mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hold on, you got them. Come on, man. What y'all on? Let me get around you, bro. Let me get around you. Let me get around you. Cause y'all doing this slow shit on purpose. Hey, look, look. Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all a question, bro. Because see all this shit. Now y'all move when I move, man. Say, nigga. uh, hey, look. Y'all come in for a second because I want to ask y'all this, man. And if y'all reach out to that nigga Drip or somebody or Shanika, because I want to ask them, man, is this my fault what y'all dealing with, dog? Because it's like y'all trying to make a nigga a scapegoat in a way. Like I'm getting I'm getting scapegoat vibes. Let me get around this shit. Come on, man. Let me get over, my nigga. Yeah, man. Look, I'm asking a question. I want to know to the people listening: is this shit supposed to be Rue's fault? Because I'm confused like a motherfucker about this kind of shit. I'm confused, man. I'm confused when it comes to like a place, a space that I don't even fucking go to, never been to, and then you got my name is being mentioned, and not just my name, other people mentioning people names, like other folks' names being mentioned that don't even go over to this particular area, and everybody pulling up, right? Like the niggas' name, like people that the ones I've known that would pull up, them pulled up on this nigga on this platform just to simply ask, like, how in the fuck, how is my name being talked about over here? I don't even know y'all like that. I mean, I probably heard of y'all or seen y'all, but I don't know you niggas like that. How is the motherfucking name being mentioned in this particular space, and then when a nigga pull up and start making a statement when it comes to whether, let's say, talking to you about some shit, or let alone putting a bag on some shit, now folks tend to be confused, and now it's causing a rift, and it's causing in-house fighting amongst you guys, and for somehow you trying to make me the reason for why you guys didn't have your house in order. I don't understand that kind of shit. Where's all this shit coming from, man? Somebody got to explain to me, dog. When you saying this Rue fault, in a way, you so many words saying this nigga Rue fault. Rue started this shit. All right, his name being brought up. He come over here, chop it up, and pay to get a nigga banned and barred from this whole shit happening so fast to where you not catching on or you not processing this shit quick enough. I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. I mean, I didn't mean listen. I wasn't trying to cause no issue between the in-house people, the folks who tend to go over there on a regular basis, dog. Nigga, that was not the case at all. If it was an issue, let's say if it was an issue between you and your co-host to where, she didn't want to get kicked off, that's one thing. But if she understood that, look, when a motherfucker come through and spend money and they want to actually speak to you or speak to her, then you know one of y'all supposed to fall back because you know you getting a piece of that. So that's where the issue really becomes. That right there, when I got off the panel and when I realized that them two motherfuckers y'all arguing about this nigga put you in the back when I came to pay for that time, nigga, like why in the fuck couldn't you understand that just based on this particular subject, that this man probably just want to speak to another man, and if he pay for the shit, nigga, what's the issue with you? Like how in the hell a bitch gonna act like you my co-host, but then you don't know if a man want to come speak to me and he paid me that, nigga? How in the fuck you don't understand that you need to really fall all the way the fuck back on this one though? Like this is business being done. You need to fall your emotional girl ass the fuck back and let two men talk, especially a man who came and put a goddamn price or put a bag on it for a little bit. Why can't I talk to this man one on one if he's paying for the time? I'm confused. What up, Jasmine? How you doing, sweetheart? You say, man, why in the world would you ask? Now, because the reason why I'm asking, because you know, like you know how when people are fighting or people are going through something and they don't want to really be too clear and true about what their issue is, dog, they can just blame, let's say somebody who's a stranger or somebody who probably came around, right? You can always kind of blame that person. Instead of keeping it on YouTube, you can blame somebody else. That's what the fuck's happening. So it seemed like I'm to blame at this point because I dropped the bag on to get rid of Daryl and gently, right? And I don't think he really would do that. But then he could have said that because I gave him chances to say, you know what, bro, if you don't want to do this, we don't have to do this. And if you feel like, you know, you made a mistake, if you feel like you would like to have them back, now just give me the money back and we good, right? See, my question to Shanika would be, did Drip give you that 100 that I told him he can keep after I said give me back the 300 and we good? Did he give you that 300? I mean, did he give you that 100 after he gave me back the 300? So 100 for him, 100 for you. I'm a hope Drip actually, after me and him talked that Friday night, I'm a hope he actually said, all right, bro, I'm gonna get this to Shanika so we can make it right. That's the way he's trying to sell it, like as if I told him just give me back 300, he keep the 100 to keep everything straight. Okay, you selling like as if I'm telling you you can get it to your co-host. Now nigga wanna know. I wanna know, what did you give it to your co-host? You got 100, did you give her the other 100? What up, Mahogany? What up, Big J? What up, all y'all, man? Hold up. You know he didn't? Ran like a bitch, man. That's facts. Just me say so. I had to play devil advocate, bro. It was, it was like we got dropped for 100. Now listen, it wasn't like look, just me. It wasn't. I didn't go up there to say, you know what, drop Shanika and all that. No, it was more like, here, man, let me speak to you one on one. Like I just want to talk to you man to man, nobody else up here, right? I wasn't thinking that, okay, this is your co-host, wherever you go, she go type shit. Like I was thinking straight up that she should know, right? That when it's money being discussed or money being passed around, that she kind of know to be on code and fall the fuck back and say, nah, hold up, all right, he got paid for that. All right, let me get out the way. Not to take it personal or not to even make it a big deal when you come back on some, well, you know, you drop me, why you drop me? I'm always up here. You drop me, I would have been quiet and all that. It wasn't about that shit. You know, you see what I'm saying, Mahogany? Big J, you see what I'm saying? It wasn't even about that. It was like, nigga, I'm up here to speak to a man. Let me speak to a goddamn man, and I'll put a bag on it real quick, dog, just to speak to you one on one. And I'm just trying to see what the fuck do you need to goddamn be on the panel for anyway, right? Just to be up there to be in my face, nigga. You ain't got to be in my face. I'm good. But see, look, the reason why I'm asking, did Drip give the 100? Because I just want to know if Shanika, are you gonna stand on business? Because I did offer to give you 200 to prove to the people. I said, you don't mind getting on camera and show this 200 I gave you to show how cash app is supposed to be received. I mean, you're not saying nothing. I mean, it's kind of like, I think Drip said, if you want to, shit. I mean, if you, it's kind of like you're not standing on business and saying, nah, nigga, we ain't taking money from niggas like you, right? What up, Lil Rock? What up? See, that's the cold part about it. And I don't want to make it, I don't want to make this something, I don't want to make this a point. I don't want to have to go around YouTube making a point that people on YouTube is really not standing on morals and principles. They just sounding like they doing that. See, I don't want to make it to where I'll go around to the same very people who's talking this, oh, we can't take money from a predator. Oh, this nigga did this when he was a kid and all those shit. And if I drop 500 in your Cash App account right now, right, and prove that you would never get that back to me, I'm asking you guys, man, do I have to go around and make a point like that, man? You see how they work? Would that be a point to make to show folks that, man, you really not standing on what you standing on, nigga? Because you talking about everybody else folding for money. You talking about everybody else would overlook shit for money, and you would do the same thing. Y'all gonna fuck around, make a nigga go around this bitch and say to all the women for sure, if you call it any woman who rock with me some type of mammy or some type of pedo protector, whatever the fuck you saying, dog. If I gave you the same kind of bread, dog, right? You not giving it back, standing on the fact that you don't accept money from predators. You won't get that kind of money back. You'll get $20 back, nigga. You wouldn't get no 200 back. You won't get no 400 back, no 500 back, 1,000 back. You wouldn't give it back, dog. You wouldn't give it back, bro. What I'm saying, just me. This is what I'm saying. How about folks shut the fuck up? How about people shut the fuck up, man? Before I make an example out of everybody in the goddamn space, man. How about you shut the fuck up about what you think you standing on until a nigga put some goddamn bread in your face and your stupid ass, I guess you're gonna become a hypocrite, huh? See, this money shit with my people just came like last year. These folks still been rocking with me after I got exposed 3 years ago. That's what y'all don't understand, nigga. It's a family over here, dog. And these same people got on my ass about the same thing too. Y'all don't understand that part. You thinking Daryl breaking something new? No, he's breaking it new to you guys. And then everybody over here know about it. And there's the reason why nobody really talking about it, right? Because everybody know about it. Listen, man. Listen. Shanika exposed that Drip ain't don't be doing shit for her, man. Because no woman, if I had a co-host, no woman would have to worry about nothing when it comes to her getting paid. She'll get paid 300 a week if she was my co-host. It wouldn't be nothing if a nigga want to come speak to me about something and he paid me for it. She knows she's getting 300 a week for being my goddamn co-host, man. If that's the case, right? See, the thing about me, man, this is what I learned from my daddy. My dad just told me straight up. He said, "Look, dog, the reputation black people have when it comes down to paying people is shot. It's so many niggas can sit here and say that they done worked for somebody, they done been with somebody, and they never got paid. Nigga done fucked them out the money and all of those shit, right?" He just told me before he died, man, don't be one of them bullshit type of niggas, man, to where you got people doing things for you, you got folks providing a service, and you just don't pay. So even I tell my children the same thing, that my record is going to be impeccable when it comes to, if I say I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do it. If I ask you to do something for me, you most definitely get paid handsomely, dog. You won't have to worry about chasing me for shit. You ain't got to worry about suing me or none of that. At least at the end of the day, you can say, you know what, that nigga rude. Out of all what you want to say about that boy, he know how to do business the right way. And he's going to get better and better at it. But you're not going to be able to say, the nigga still owe me money. Can't nobody in life say that shit. I don't want them type of burdens on me, man. To be indebted to you because I owe you something, because I received something from you, right? Now, I'm not a good dude. I'm not saying I'm a good dude. I'm saying there's just some things I stand on, and I want to stay true to it, because so far I'm undefeated in that regard, right? So that's just how I move, man, in real life, dog. And you guys getting a taste of what I do just on YouTube. My thing is, if you got niggas talking about they got co-hosts and shit, you got to pay your co-host, man. Your co-host shouldn't be airing you out, right? Like as if she had a problem with you accepting money to speak to somebody when she knows she should have fallen the fuck back and been on code with you, because you always get paid by the same nigga. So it's like, you know, if a nigga come talk to me about some, you know, something that he wanted to goddamn break bread, you fall back because you know you getting some of that bread. Just chill. She supposed to already know that, right? What up, Brownie? What up? Brownie, the mess I caused, Brownie, the mess I caused because niggas been calling my name, right? Rightfully so. And I respond, rightfully so, right? Niggas didn't stop my name from being called, and I come over. And it's funny how this nigga Drip didn't understand that, all right, Daryl done called out 3 niggas who don't even come over here name. And all 3 of them popped up on your ass. The first 2 was Taz and Moo, and then the third one was me. And you ain't stopped Daryl from calling niggas names yet, bro. And then now when I come and I paid you to ban both Daryl and Gently, you accepted it, dog. Or maybe you weren't thinking straight, or maybe it was happening too fast because people know I drop it fast, bro. And you thinking I'm scamming you. Cause I know about the bounty system, but I played you because you wasn't aware of the bounty system. Bitch ass nigga, all you had to do was say, look, I don't want to get rid of them people right now, dog. Hold on for a second, man. Hold on. What you trying to say? Hold on. Let me hear what you saying. Now all you heard was, let me pay you to get rid of these people though, because I gave you the 100 at first. So you thinking I'm pulling a fast one on you because I gave you the 100 at first? The $100 at first was for me to goddamn speak to you one on one. That's all right, out of respect and to support your platform, right? Really, to support your platform. That's what that was about. If the $100 threw you off that fast though, to where now when I said I was gonna give you more, and you not hearing what I'm saying, you just like, you gonna give me more of that shit, bro? You give it like you trying to be my hoe, dog. That's the cold part about it now when you have to come back after it's settled and say, well, hold on, man, hold up. I didn't know. Damn, y'all right. I didn't know. Damn, I wasn't even thinking. The nigga dropped that hundo, and after that, I'm like, damn. Now, nigga, I told you, let me give you this here, dog, so you can get rid of Gently and Daryl. And the only reason I'm putting Gently and Daryl in it because they live together. That's the only reason. There was no way in life I was gonna spend 500 apiece for Gently and Daryl. For one, I would have never even spent 500 on Gently anyway, cause nigga, why would I want to ban her? If Daryl was in Detroit, wouldn't have spent no money for no Gently to be banned. What the fuck she do to me? You see where I'm at? But for the fact that they in the same house, and you guys know it's nowhere in life that if Gently came on a nigga panel, Daryl wasn't gonna be on the panel. Why you think I couldn't get a 2-for-1 deal in that situation, man? I was supposed to be because they are married, right? Let them tell it. That means they are one, nigga. They not 2 different individuals. At this point, when it comes to business, the same way how the law is gonna look at them as being married, unless they get a divorce. Why can't we look at them the same way and say, you know what, y'all are one, bro? So I mean, I'm gonna pay 500 to get rid of both of y'all ass. Why would I pay 500 apiece? Hmm? Man, this is crazy. Listen, man. Listen. Do I need to go? Just me. Do I need to make a point real fast, right? And I'm not trying to do this for wrong, but do I need to make a point to show these motherfucking women who's talking that crazy shit, trying to side with them niggas who can't do shit for them in real life? Do I need to make a point by saying, no what, man, I'm gonna hit all they cash out for 400 apiece, man. I want to see who would give me my money back, and I want to bet and gamble to anybody in the chat who got faith in them that they're gonna give me my money back. I bet you 200. We can have a side bet and say, all right, well, bet me 200 right now that if I give these women who's talking all that old shit about me and what I did as a kid, that if I broke bread with them, would they give me my money back and say, you know what? I'm talking about all together, bro. Not one, not 2 of them. All of them will have to give me my money back, right? I'd be willing to spend $1,600, $2,000 right now to prove a point and say, look, all 4 of y'all would have to give me the money back together. None of y'all can accept not even a penny of shit or the dollar of the shit, bro. All y'all got to give me, if I give you goddamn 2 bands, if I spend 2 bands, which is 500 amongst 4 women who's talking all that shit, I expect $2,000 to come back like within 10 minutes. Refund like a motherfucker. What up, Miss Queen Consanke? How you doing? Now they weren't trying to finesse me, man. Nobody can finesse me like that, right? I knew what I was doing. The whole point of they felt played. Hold on. They felt played because it didn't go the way they thought it would go, and it exposed that they not really standing on real shit. Because for one, Drip wasn't supposed to accept anything from me first and foremost. You see how they work? The nigga Drip wasn't supposed to accept shit the way they was talking before I came up. Now he allowed me to come up, rightfully so. But when I said, "Let me give you 100 one-on-one," he boy be like, "Nigga, fuck what you talking about, bro. What you got to say?" You know what I mean? But I understand. But being somebody who have no actual channel, you giving a courtesy to hear what somebody got to say, so you're not gonna necessarily come off that energy. But when I'm saying that, if you feeling like this about a predator, somebody who did this, and you don't care about, you ain't got to care about all that. So what goes with that is, I'm not supposed to accept anything from this nigga too. You see what I'm saying? Do that make sense to everybody listening? Of course, you guys hear me, but do that make sense when I say, all right, I can hear what you got to say because your name was being brought up over here. But if you try to offer me anything, nigga, your shit, that's no good over here, bro. Now, the fact that your name was being brought up over here is the reason why I'm allowing you to speak on my panel. You see what I'm saying? But you can't offer me shit. You can't give me shit. I can't accept nothing from you because this is how I feel about what you did when you was a kid. All right, then. Then I would have saved my 100, probably talked about 10 minutes and went on by my way, right? You see how that work? Let alone me offering to spend another 400 to ban Jenny and Daryl. See, it was never supposed to be him entertaining no money coming from me. If you standing on the business that I don't fuck with niggas who did whatever the fuck I did, right? No matter how old you were, I don't fuck with that. You're not supposed to accept shit. And even with the shit with Shanika and everybody else from Jen Lee, everybody from Nate, whoever's over there with Daryl, the same thing would happen with them. Mic check, back. Y'all let me know if I'm back, man. That shit dropped off. Hold up. Trump, Trump and the terrorists got people needing bread rule. It went. Listen, listen, listen. Let me know if you hear me, just me. Okay, I'm back. I appreciate it. Listen, just me. Listen. I don't give a fuck what the fuck goes down, right? This is how I'm saying this shit, just me, Miss Queen. This is how your boy saying this shit. I don't care what Trump did. I don't care what the fuck, man, when it comes down to you needing bread, you needing this. Listen, if you needing bread like that, you need to shut the fuck up, right? You see how they work? If you in need of bread like that, you can't. I mean, you can't afford to say shit. You can't afford to even stand on shit. Then, huh? Don't that make sense? You can't tell me you disagree with this, and then you talking about you need bread for why you accept the bread though from this. You can't tell me, dog, that like you know how to compartmentalize. You know what I mean? Uh, 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 this is just some green $100 bill. That's all it is, bro. I don't care. Listen, all right, this is 100. It was made by the U.S. Mint, bro. All right, so what if it's coming from this? It's made by the Mint. You ain't telling me you doing no shit like that. That ain't what you doing. Just me. You not gonna tell me. Just me. You a motherfuckers in need of bread like that, run they fucking mouth like they standing for shit, and then nigga put some money in your face, dog, and say, "Here you go, keep that. You got it," and you accepting the shit. What type of shit is that, bro? What kind of shit is that? I want to know what kind of shit is that. Why are you saying anything? Why in the fuck are you saying anything then? That's the cold part about it. Because I offered Shanika 200 to prove the drip. All right, your cash up receipt is fake. I'm gonna send your co-host 200, and she gonna get on camera and show me sending her 200 and how she received it with the plus 200 and all that. It's coming from me to her. She didn't say, "Nigga, look, bro, you can't send me shit, bitch ass nigga. You can't send me a motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck what." She didn't say that shit. So I'm being petty right now. I'm being petty shit. I'm being petty, dog, because I know why people doing what they doing. My thing is, why in the fuck you talking though? Like, why are you saying what you're saying though? For the people who don't like me going around speaking on my story because it disgusts you, I got you. All right. People have to know that if you mention my name, nigga, I'm gonna go and speak on it, whether it disgusts you or not, because it was disgusting. You understand what I mean? But some people could be fascinated by it, want to know, okay, what happened? What did you do? Because people do. Some people look. Grown folks have been caught, right? We see the shit. Grown people get caught trading child porn and having been possession of child porn. So we're not gonna act like that's not a real thing. So we ain't gonna pretend like people don't hear who know about the story, but still want me to come and say what the fuck I said about children engaging in sexual activities. I'm not gonna see and say that you ain't fascinated by the story to where you might want to hear it in detail. That shit might turn you on to a certain extent, huh? Because if it's disgusting, come on, man, y'all go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Come on, man, you ain't gonna, bro, get your bitch ass over, my. What's up, man? What the fuck y'all doing? You in front of me slow, man. Look at this shit. Y'all go ahead, bro. Let me get around y'all, man. Cause y'all playing, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, though. We not gonna act like some people not fascinated. Like people like Black Dahlia fascinated by the story, dog, cause it happened to her from her daddy, man. It makes sense. You wanna know what I did? When these gentlies and shit, I'm seeing for y'all to be joking about it and you laughing and you making your own goddamn, cause you fascinated about it, want to know what was going on when y'all was kids, cause you most likely was engaging in the same shit. If you really turned off by that, bro, you would not want me to get on the goddamn panel saying a goddamn thing about it. I promise you on that, cause nothing you can do about it right at this point. Cause look at what I'm doing now. So shit done got better for me in my real life though, right? And you want to hold me to what I did as a kid, like as if I'm doing it now. I can promise you, I wouldn't be in this position I'm in now if I was doing the same thing. And the people who got my name, if you suspecting for me, you see me on the road. I'm in Iowa now, right? You see me on the road. If you suspecting that I am on here moving drugs, let alone moving bodies, human trafficking, sex trafficking, you need to report me to Department of Homeland Security and the FBI and let them people launch an investigation on me right now. I got to get around you. Hold on, let me get around this shit. I got this heavy, my truck heavy as fuck. I can't even. Shit. Let me go here. That's what I'm saying though. So people don't want to do that though, right? You don't want to necessarily put them people in my world because you know I'm not doing shit. But getting back to what I'm saying about the hypocrisy and like what Miss Queen say, right? A fucking facade. You putting on a goddamn facade. You fronting about shit. If what I did as a child, it was so egregious, so fucked up, right? And you now on here talking about other people that still talk to me, speak to me, rock with me, come to my chat, hey, let me on their chat, let me in their panel, and all that kind of shit, that they are so fucking wrong for accepting anything from me and all that. Well, how about we try this with you, and let's see if I just say hit your shit respectfully, and say here you go, man, go get you something nice, man. You go, you straight, right? Would you give me that shit back? And I'm not talking about $20. It's very easy for you to give me back $20. So that's the whole point why that's the whole point why I'll be willing to give you 400. Let me get over, let me get over, let me get over, let me get over, let me get over. That's the whole reason why I will give you 500. Cause now it's gonna put you to the test though to see, okay, what do I do with a 500? Do I give see Drip didn't want to give me that 300 back though. You see how they work? He didn't want to give me the 300 back and keep the 100. If I would have said give me the 400, he most definitely had a problem. Now I would have actually came to Houston and I would have went to that nigga house though, right? I got all his shit. I would have went to that nigga house and got my shit back one way or another. But for the sake of the YouTube space and I came over, okay, well let's chalk it up to this 100 I'm letting you have, besides the one I gave you initially. Get it to your co-host because she's tend to have a problem not getting paid and shit. And I come back to the motherfucker slow like this again, bro. I try to get around your ass, nigga. What's up? Hey, let's get this 100. Get this 100 right here to your co-host because she seemed to have an issue with you getting paid and she not getting paid. That's all it came down to. Because I offered her the 200 and she didn't say nothing about it on some, I'm not trying to fuck that up. She didn't say, hell no, nigga, fuck you, money, fuck your money. She didn't say that. She was going to go if I would have gave it to her and she wasn't going to give it back. You see how they work? Getting back to what I was saying earlier, nigga, Drip wasn't supposed to accept anything from me, man. He wasn't. He wasn't supposed to accept shit from me, man. Come on, man. Let me get past you. Let me get past you, bro. For that truck, come on, man. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get back. Let me get on. Don't try to make no move, nigga. We going. We going. That shit retarded in the motherfucker over here, man. Yeah, so what y'all think this is though, man? What y'all think this is? That's what I'm asking. I want to know. Did he give it to the co-host? Because the way he going around saying, yeah, me and Rue, we talked about it, and Rue say he good with it, pretty much on song. We made good on it. Rue say, look, because I'm hearing some of that shit based on what Witch Doctor was playing. That the nigga saying, yeah, man, I just want to make it right since I, gave you that, and there's something going on between you and your co-host, bro. Yo, man, Rue saying, you know what I mean? Pretty much implying that I say that keep this other 100 to give your co-host. A nigga want to know, right? Did you give to your co-host? But it's not that, right? Let's say if you didn't, right? Was that because she said, oh, hell no, I don't want that nigga money? Or was it because you just weren't going to give her the money any goddamn way? Which one was it? Because Shanika most definitely could have been like, let's say if Drip actually say, you know what, I'm about to see this 100, because Rue let me keep the 100, and I already got the 100 from earlier, right? But here you go, check your cash out. If Shanika would have been like, nigga, I don't want that nigga money, not at all. Fuck that shit. Hell no, nigga, you keep that 100, right? If that's the case, then I guess Drip could have kept 100. I don't think Drip actually even offered to give her the 100. I don't think any of this. I don't think any of this has anything to do with his co-host. Listen, man, what you think he got anything to do with then, just me? What you think? Yeah. What you think, man? The nigga said it was like too much pressure on him because he didn't know he was gonna get that kind of reaction from his people. Like when he called, I called him twice. He called me back right when he was live. He gave me his number through the cash app. I called him the first time, and it must have went to voicemail. Then I called him again just to make sure that wasn't, you know what I mean. And then he called me right back, and he was on mute. I think, and he was just talking, and me and he was talking in the back for about 5 good minutes, and he just told Daryl, he said, "Look, I'm about to tell this nigga to chill the fuck out. Don't mention your name. Don't bring that shit up over here no more, right?" And then he said also, he said, "Yeah, I'm about to give you your bread too, bro. I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you back some of your bread, bro." No, he said, "I'm gonna give you back your bread because this shit don't feel right. This shit don't feel right. This shit done put me in a bad spot, dog. Like people coming at me from all different angles, and I don't want to be a part of this shit, right?" And I said, "Nah, nigga, just give me 300. You keep the 100 for yourself, man, or you keep the 100, right? Just give me 300. Cause I know it's gonna be hard for you to give me the whole 400." And that's because, nigga, I don't mind giving hundreds. You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to say, well, Rue, why you didn't get all your money back? Nigga, yeah, y'all know I dropped 200 and 300 like in that shit, bro, to everybody around YouTube who I fuck with. It ain't nothing. And I'm glad I'm at the point where 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 is nothing for me to drop. I'm glad I'm at this point in my life. I'm glad I'm at this point in my life, man. I thank God for that. You see where I'm at? So I said, nah, nigga, just give me the 300. You keep the 100, bro. You good. And after that, man, once he sent it, I said, look, I'll wait for you to send it while I'm on the phone with you, man.